The Galactic Empire had stood for 10,000 years, stretching across a third of the known universe. Its towering citadels gleamed like blades against the darkness of space. Its fleets were invincible, its armies unchallenged. To the Empire, Earth was a curiosity, a young species from a minor blue world at the edge of a backwater spiral arm. They had joined the Empire diplomatically, eager, respectful, and easily dismissed. When Earth sent Ambassador Liana Verity to the imperial capital, Philos, she was supposed to be a mere formality, another signature in the endless bureaucracy. A woman of peace, she carried only words and hopes, her weapons nothing but truth and reason. But the Empire was restless. Dissatisfied factions within the Senate sought a spectacle, something to show that the Empire was still mighty. They targeted the human diplomat, weak, alone, vulnerable. Ambassador Verity was arrested on fabricated charges of disrespecting imperial supremacy. She was denied a trial. Within a single brutal hour, she was publicly executed in the Plaza of Sovereigns, her last words drowned out by jeering crowds and the triumphant blare of the Empire's anthem. The killing was broadcast across 1,000 star systems, a message of power. For a moment, the Empire was satisfied. Then silence fell across human space. No trade ships moved. No transmissions were answered. No diplomat spoke. 3 days later, humanity sent their reply, a single, chilling message encoded in ancient Earth Latin. Carthago delenda est. Carthage must be destroyed. The Empire laughed at first, but then their outposts started disappearing. Not surrendering. Not broadcasting distress signals. Simply vanishing. When scouts were sent to investigate, they found nothing but blackened husks, no survivors, no prisoners, no debris fit to recover. It was as if the human fleets moved like ghosts through space, bringing annihilation with surgical precision. The Empire mobilized its grand fleets, hundreds of thousands of ships. They established defensive walls around Philos itself, confident that no enemy could ever breach the imperial heart. They did not understand. Humanity had not come to conquer. They had come to erase. The first assault came in the form of AI-guided stealth ships, invisible to all imperial sensors. They pierced planetary defenses like scalpels, disabling communication arrays, sabotaging power grids, collapsing orbital stations without ever being seen. Then came the main fleets. Human warships were nothing like the Empire's. Where the Empire's ships were grand, adorned with spires and banners, the human ships were blunt, angular, terrifying, pure machines of war. Their weapons were not elegant beams, but mass drivers hurling tungsten rods at a fraction of light speed. No shields could withstand them. No armor could endure. Entire legions were atomized in seconds. The imperial admirals, trained for ritualized, noble warfare, were helpless against the brutal, efficient onslaught. Human soldiers fought like berserkers, disciplined, merciless, unbreakable. Philos fell within a week. The towering spires of the capital city, once thought eternal, shattered under orbital bombardment. Fires raged across the imperial gardens. Statues of emperors were reduced to dust under human boots. In the ruins of the Senate Hall, as the few surviving senators huddled together, a single human representative entered. She wore no armor, carried no weapon, just a simple black uniform with a silver insignia, a single, weeping star. Her name was Commander Liana Verity, younger sister of the fallen ambassador. She spoke only once. "You were warned. We come in peace. You chose war." Without further ceremony, she handed them a document, the only mercy humanity would offer. Unconditional surrender. When the Empire hesitated, she simply turned and left. Within an hour, orbital platforms began targeting the remaining populated cities of Philos. The senators signed. The Empire was dissolved. Where once an arrogant dominion had ruled, now stood silence, enforced by the iron will of a species that had come to the stars seeking friendship and found betrayal. In the centuries to come, the name humanity would become legend across the galaxy. Not for cruelty, not for ambition, but for a terrifying, immutable truth. If you harm them, they will end you.